All right, Kate, what days are today?
Today's days, we've got International Chef's Day, National Suspenders Day, and Sasquatch Awareness Day.
Wow. Which one to talk about first?
Right?
Beware of Sasquatches with suspenders, cooking you food, something like that.
Cooking you food, that's right.
Chef's Day. So what are you supposed to do? Give chefs the day off and not go eat?
Not go eat, or celebrate them by going to their work and saying, feed me.
Go to one of those restaurants that has a chef, like an actual chef.
Like an actual chef.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. You going to bust out your suspenders?
You know, I haven't worn suspenders. I'm fairly certain I wore suspenders at least once or twice when I was a kid, but...
Not so much in your adult life?
No. You think I'm missing out?
I know that suspenders are not out. You know, we had Dress Like a Dork Day yesterday. If you were to wear suspenders today, I don't think I would be like, whoa, what a dork. I'd be like, nice move.
Because suspenders are in? Is that what you're indicating?
Yeah.
And then the Sasquatch. Are you a Sasquatch believer?
No.
Also known as Bigfoot? Oh.
No.
No?
Nope.
Come on, Kate. One of us has to be.
Yeah, I beat you to it.
No. Yep. I'm totally into it. I've seen Sasquatch all over the place while camping and such.
Right? In the Ozarks or...
Sure, yeah.
Appalachia or...
There, yeah. All the
Rockies.
various different places. Yep, absolutely. Keep going. Or are you out of places?
Everglades? I went swampy there. That's more like Swamp Thing.
Why not? Yeah, swamp. Maybe Swamp Thing is just a Sasquatch that's been dipped in some swamp goo. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that idea. Kate, have you gotten an inflate your tires message yet on your vehicle to celebrate the winter? Me too.
Yep.
I just topped it off the other day. How'd you feel?
Well, a little nervous at first, and then I was like, it's the weather.
Oh, so did you or did you not top it off?
No, I didn't have to.
Why not?
Because I checked the pressure and it was fine.
Oh, so it was lying to you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, I needed air. Sure enough. And it hit me like when I was on the highway. You know, the little indicator comes on. I'm like, what am I going to do? In some places, you know, you can get free air.
Right.
You know, like Speedy's just north of us, exit 50 and I-29. They've got like 5 different parking spaces that you can park in and take advantage of free air.
Fancy.
Yeah, I was headed south, so the Dearborn exit there, the TrekSmart has free air that's kind of tucked between the semi area and the standard vehicle area. So you got free air there. Quick Trip has free air, but oftentimes I feel like the pressure's on at Quick Trip because I think a lot of people know Quick Trip is a place to hit for the free air.
So the pressure's on to like get your air and get the hell out of Dodge?
Yeah, pardon the pun, I guess. The pressure's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, go, 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 go. And with the new vehicle, the tire nip or whatever it's called didn't seem to be very forgiving on me lining it up, so I got to get used to that.
I just don't know how to turn off the notification. Like, I've checked my pressure. I'm good. I don't have low tire pressure, but it still says low tire pressure. So
sounds like you got a lemon of a car. Better return it.
I hope not.
You might need to take it to the dealer, right, and have them look at it and see, why is that on?
Why is that on?
Because you still want that indicator. You still want it to come on when needed. But so a lot of these places are very proud of their air. You know, many places like, here, have some air for free. And then others like, air is expensive here, $1.50. I don't get it.
I don't either.
And I feel like 7-Eleven back in the day, you could fill up with a quarter, and then they would give you like a little quarter voucher, so you could go inside and use that toward a Slurpee or something.
Huh.
Yeah. Or a Big Gulp, maybe.
Interesting.
So anyway, dear listener, it's that time of year where temperatures drop, and so does the tire pressure. So we want you to stay alive so you can keep listening to KJ 105.5 and Matt and Kate. So top off your tires, top off your air. And it's not very fun when it's freezing out to do it. when
No.
it's 25 degrees out. That's not a fun time of day to have to do that. No.
Nope. Matt, do you know the name William Zabka?
William Zabka. No.
What
Who's
about the
that?
name Johnny Lawrence?
Johnny Lawrence sounds kind of familiar, but I can't place it.
Okay, you're about to place it. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm prepared.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Oh, yes. Sweep the leg.
William Zabka is the actor who plays Johnny Lawrence in Karate Kid and now Cobra Kai, the
Right.
series on Netflix. He turns how old today?
I will say he is 47.
57.
57. Damn.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. He's older than Slim rapper Snoop Dogg.
Wicca Slim. Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Yep. Slim cans of Corona. You've seen his new commercials.
No.
How old is Snoop Dogg today?
Snoop Dogg, I will say, is 60.
You are not listening to my clues.
What was the clue?
That Johnny Zabka, Johnny Lawrence, Sweep the Leg Johnny is older than Snoop Dogg.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Sweep the Leg Johnny, 57. Snoop Dogg is
55.
51.
51. God,
51.
seems like Snoop's been around a lot longer than that.
Yeah, right?
Really young when he hit the scene, I suppose.
Jim from The Office, John Krasinski, he's 43. And Vice President Kamala Harris is 58.
People have birthdays. Happy birthday to the celebrities.
Happy birthday. It just kind of like shocked me how old Johnny Lawrence was. I don't know why, but it just kind of shocked me. Like 57? Sweep the leg, Johnny is 57?
Yeah, I always forget, or I often forget, how long ago the 80s were.
Right?
You know? And had I done the math on it, because I looked it up, Karate Kid's from 1984. Had I used my brain a little bit more.
And Ralph Macchio is 60.
Damn.
So he's older than William Zabka.
Huh, that kind of blows my mind.
Yeah.
He seemed younger.
Ralph Macchio is 60 and Rob Lowe is only 58. And Rob Lowe looks like he's 28 compared to Ralph Macchio.
Was Rob Lowe in that film?
No,
Oh.
I'm just comparing.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Kate. And happy birthday to you, dear listener, if you're celebrating today. Happy birthday to you and such.
Happy birthday.
I've got an update on plucking nose hairs, Kate.
Oh, I'm so glad
Yeah.
because I was wondering.
Yeah, like, surely we'll get feedback on this. My mom sent me a message. She was listening to the show. Thanks, Mom. Love you. And she said,
No, come on.
Yeah.
Mommy.
Mommy. Thanks, Mommy, for listening. She texted me something along the lines of, under no circumstances should you pluck your nose hair.
Oh.
Because a relative of a family friend ended up in the hospital with a staph infection
Oh.
and then had to be on antibiotics for a while after that.
From plucking nose hairs. Got
Yeah.
a staph infection.
Got a staph infection in there. Yep. If you missed it yesterday, I enjoy plucking a nose hair one at a time with my thumb and forefinger. And I responded to my mom, fine, boring, love you.
You don't enjoy it, right?
No, it's gratifying.
It's just the means to the ends.
Yeah, it's gratifying.
Oh, God. Bless America.
Remember when we were talking early pandemic about how much I discovered my nose itched? You know, since I wasn't supposed to touch your face. And I started doing duck face, to be able to scratch my nose. Well, that's what I can kind of do to detect that there's apparently I do a lot of unintentional duck face. And that's how I can detect that there's a nose hair that needs to be plucked.
Okay.
But no more because my mommy is worried.
I mean, you could get a nose hair trimmer.
That's true. I've
There
got
you
a
go.
sideburn trimmer that I can kind of angle up in there. It's what I used to get around my ears also when I cut my hair.
There you go.
But maybe I'm at that point in life where I've got to give in and buy a nose hair trimmer. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Matt, did you hear about BTS?
Yes, they're going into service, right? They're going into the South Korean army.
Their mandatory military service.
They couldn't opt out?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're going to come back as a group in 2025.
I thought maybe it was just a civic duty kind of thing. Hey, if you're famous, don't worry about it. Come on. Go be pop stars.
Go be pop stars.
So, man, their fans are really going to be thirsty for them when they come back.
Right? That seems like a long time for them to be like, yes, we will be back, as opposed to like, we'll see what happens. We might be back. We might not. It's, who knows?
The solo artists will, I hope I don't butcher this too bad, but Jungkook is one of the members who's got that solo song with Charlie Puth, Left and Right.
Yes.
So maybe they come back solo. I don't know.
I did see that member Jin will enlist after his first solo project releases later this month.
Oh, okay.
So there's another solo project.
And you're aware that they violate boy band rules, right? BTS?
There are boy band rules?
Well, in my mind, I think maybe they're unspoken rules.
Okay.
Any guesses what it is?
That they are going into the military versus not?
Well, that might be true. I'm not sure how many like Backstreet Boys or NSYNCs or New Kids or etc.
0.
Probably not. You think so? You think you're right on that?
Yeah. Okay. I feel very secure in that answer. 0.
Maybe that's right. But what I can say is they violate the boy band rule of you can't have 7 boys in the boy band. The limit's like 5, isn't it?
Is there a limit?
In my mind.
Okay. Trying to think. I know New Kids had 5. NSYNC had 5. Backstreet had 5.
See?
One Direction 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BTS 7. The guts. Maybe, yeah, South Korean boy band rules must be different.
Maybe.
That must be it. Yeah. In a warming world, who wins? Goats or sheep, Kate?
In a warming world?
Yes. In a warming world, who wins? Goats or sheep?
Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell.
Is that right?
It's a Cake reference.
Oh.
It's a song from Cake.
Oh, okay.
Loosely based on the Bible, but whatevs.
Oh, really?
Let's go with sheep.
Turns out, goats.
I knew it.
Well, then why'd you guess the other one?
I thought sheep were cute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Goats
enough.
Smell funny. But that's what will keep them alive, right? They smell funny?
Must be. But scares away predators, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
They're like you if they smell it. They're like, I don't know about that.
Right.
The Kate smell test. All right. So they did a study, including in Glacier National Park in Montana.
Okay.
There is a glacier there, as implied by the name. And it's been melting.
For now.
Right, exactly. It's been melting, which exposes salt deposits, right? And all kinds of animals need to supplement their diets with salt. That's why like salt licks are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently the scientists wanted to find out, with mountain goats and bighorn sheep being in the same area, who would win. Turns out that mountain goats are bullies,
Oh, they're bullies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They take all the salt?
Yeah. If needed, they can charge with their horns. And another interesting thing here that I would never thought of is another reason why you might see more roadkill is that animals are drawn to roads when they're salted during the wintertime.
Oh, that's good to know.
And finally, goats can hang out in the glaciers. If they can't get to the salt lick, they can hang out near the paths where humans hike because human beings pee. And then the pee has got lots of minerals in there for the goats to enjoy.
And the sheep are just dumb. They don't get that?
Maybe. I don't know. But this thing specifically says goats in Glacier even hang around hiking trails to wait for campers to relieve themselves and lick up the mineral-laced urine. Kate? Yep. So go pee in the woods.
Save the goats.
Yeah. Save the goats, pee in the woods.
Matt, we talked about Arby's having a bourbon. Dr.
Yes.
Pepper is now releasing a bourbon-flavored soda that is non-alcoholic.
Then what's the point? They give the kids a taste for bourbon before they're allowed to legally consume it?
Right?
Maybe?
I don't understand it. But you can't just go out and buy it. You have to win it through an online sweepstakes.
Of course.
Of course. A bourbon-flavored soda called Dr. Pepper Bourbon-Flavored Fansville Reserve which features sweet, savory, and woody notes with subtle hints of cherry, vanilla, chocolate, and caramel. The catch, it's not alcoholic.
So, Kate, the listener might be wondering, since you're a pepper.
I am a pepper person.
Now you're going to enter the sweepstakes?
Probably not. I'm not a bourbon person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be a good souvenir to have, maybe.
Well, I'm not one of those.
You're not a collector of
no
limited edition sodas?
Like Coke people? No.
Okay.
Nope.
Not even for the show?
Not even for the show.
That'd be one of the more thrilling things to do for the show, but okay.
But if you would like to, you can go to the Pepper Perks at Dr. Pepper's website. So you can sign up for that, and then you can do some scratch and win games to see if you win, which seems like a lot of effort when there's no booze involved.
I know. And then they're probably going to fool you into buying an I'm a Pepper shirt or something while you're there.
I'm a pepper.
So Netflix is committed to binge watching, Kate.
Yes.
Pretty hyped for it.
Yes.
Yeah, as previously discussed, I don't like the binge stuff. Like, give me some anticipation between episodes and the ability to talk to other people that watch the show. Binging, I think it's hard to align with someone else who happened to have watched the same number of episodes, but Netflix is like, okay, we get it, guys. We hear this feedback that, hey, HBO, they release an episode at a time, and Disney Plus, and, maybe every once in a while they'll release 2 episodes at a time. Why don't you guys do it? And like, well, it turns out we've been doing this for a while, and people kind of like it.
Yep.
So we're going to stick with it.
Not broke, don't fix it, Netflix.
No. So there you go. Committed to the binge.
I think your reasonings are very complimentary of other people. Like, you want to talk to other people about these shows, whereas I'm instant gratification, and I'm usually behind on a show anyways. So, like, people have been talking about the show, and now I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to get to it. Yeah, I'm like, start it, finish it now. Let's do it.
Okay. Put it off until time allows.
Yeah.
And once I have 12 hours solid, I'll go ahead and start watching the show, but that's going to be a while. Like that?
I mean, not so much 12 hours.
Okay.
I don't know that I've ever binged a whole season in one day, but I've, 3 episodes in one day, and then the next day and the day after that,
Yeah, that's probably the typical way.
Yeah, you're very nice to care about what other people think, where I'm like, I don't want to talk with you until I know about it, and then I want to watch it.
I don't care what other people have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
47% of Americans are planning on hosting a Friendsgiving this year.
Friendsgiving. So is that instead of hanging out with family on Thanksgiving, you get together with friends, or is it in addition to Thanksgiving? I forget.
I believe it's in addition to, though it could be to replace Thanksgiving, like if you can't go home and you want to be around friends. But not everybody's cooking the full Thanksgiving meal. They're planning on serving. You want to guess?
They're not going to. How many? What was the percent?
47%
are doing Friendsgiving. And then what's the thing they most likely cook? Is that the question?
Yep.
A ham?
It's a trick question because they're not going to cook.
Oh.
Pizza.
Yeah. I was so close to guessing that.
But you didn't.
I know. Fail. Fail.
Okay. Because of the rising costs of turkey, a lot of people are doing pizza Friendsgivings this Thanksgiving holiday. We're doing a little bit of a different spin of Friendsgiving. Instead of doing a meal, we're doing a wine and beer tasting.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're having some friends over. Everybody bring a bottle of wine. Don't tell us, and then we'll sip it and vote on it. And then whoever has the most votes will win a gift card at the end. So we'll have some snacks and stuff.
I was going to say, maybe some cheeses to go with the wine.
Maybe some crackers and some meats and cheeses.
Pretzels for the others.
And maybe some pretzels.
For the beers, I should say.
With the beers.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think we've ever officially done a Friendsgiving, but we have had friends in town who would have been out of town in the past, especially coming home from college.
Right.
I feel like that maybe Wednesday night or something, you'd go out and get plastered and then get home responsibly. Yeah. Google has made a ping pong robot, Kate. It can play ping pong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, it had 340 hits in a row, back and forth with some competent human ping pong player.
Forrest Gump.
Yes, Forrest Gump was summoned to do this. Maybe they trained it because they train these robots on how to do things by having them interact with humans. Maybe this robot has seen Forrest Gump a bunch.
Maybe.
I don't know. But this is the important kind of work happening right now. Ping pong playing robots.
I mean, what is that going to accomplish?
So there actually is a reason for this. It's basically a way to train a robot on how to do human things.
Okay.
So maybe when we're old, the robots can change our diapers.
Okay.
It's because they played ping pong first. I don't know. This robot ping pong, so a future robot could change your soiled diapers when you're old, Kate.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah.
Matt, do you know what the key to good sleep is?
A dark room and very little no caffeine, no alcohol either, nobody in the room with you, and quiet, and no TV.
And quiet.
Did I get them all?
Pretty close, but I read an article that says when you're looking for a good routine to fall asleep and get good sleep, you should follow toddlers' routines. Okay? You don't want to sleep like a baby.
No.
Because babies don't sleep great.
No, not really.
You want to sleep like a toddler.
So first you throw a fit, and then you go to bed?
Maybe.
And then sleep like a toddler.
Maybe. Toddlers move around more. So they are balls to the wall. They go hard. So they are exhausted when it's time. So here are things that you can steal from a toddler's bedtime. Set a consistent bedtime.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Take a bath. Taking a warm bath or shower 1 or 2 hours before bed helps you fall asleep faster. Maybe that's my problem. That if I shower at night, I'm showering like literally right before I fall asleep. Like going to bed with a wet head.
Right. So you're waking yourself up a little bit.
Maybe I'm just not worn down enough.
Too early. Right.
Number 3, put on lotion. Putting on lotion and giving yourself a slight massage as you do it, that will help you relax.
Nice.
And number 4, do something quiet before bed. Toddlers get stories or reading time with their parents before bed. Doing something that's quiet and calming can help you too. So if you're looking for better sleep, you don't want to sleep like a baby, sleep like a toddler.
There you go. Well, thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
So I sustained an injury while sleeping years old, Kate.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, God, my shoulder. It's like, did I sleep upside down on my shoulder? What have I done? And I feel like I've noticed these more and more, or getting off the couch, there goes, I pulled a muscle. And, it's just to say that I'm feeling old, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Here I go.
Yep.
Now I don't know I got to stretch this thing. I've been stretching this thing out all morning long since I woke up. And at first I was like, oh, is my chest hurt? And I was like, no, that's not your chest. Oh, there it is. Slept on my shoulder blade somehow.
You have a rib out.
Maybe that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to punch me in it and see if it goes back in?
I was going to suggest going to a chiropractor to get it put back in.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. But if you'd rather me punch you, I could do that too.
I think I actually would rather you punch me than go to a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, later on in the show.
Okay. For the show, Matt. For the show.
Yeah.
Matt, it's National Parenting Week.
Okay. So I can't celebrate.
No.
No children.
No.
Okay.
But I've got a really easy quiz for you.
All right.
You're not a parent, but I guarantee you know the things on this quiz.
All right.
Because you have parents.
That is true. Yes. Okay, come at me.
All right. Money doesn't blank.
Grow on trees.
You don't want the multiple choice?
Oh, sorry, dear listener. I robbed you of the ability to multiple choice on that. What were the other choices? What were you trying to fool me with?
Magically appear, though I do think I've said that before. Solve your problems. I'd be willing to argue. And final, grow on trees. Correct. Grow on trees.
Boom. All right. Now this time I'll have the patience for the multiple choice
Okay.
to come out.
Were you raised in a tree? Were you raised in a fishbowl? Were you raised in a barn?
Were you raised in a barn? Close the door.
Yep.
You're letting all the cold or hot air out. Come on.
Which I feel like we've heard Were you born in a barn? Not were you raised in a barn? So,
or I thought it was like you weren't raised in a barn. Close the door, or you aren't.
Okay.
Or you weren't born in a barn. Close the door. Something like that. Close enough, though.
Close enough. Okay. I was not born in a van down by the river, in a nest, or yesterday.
Well, van down by the river, that's a nice Chris Farley reference.
In a van down by the river.
That's pretty good. Yesterday is the answer.
Yesterday. I was not born yesterday. When you're trying to convince your parents of something and they're just like, I was not born yesterday. Come on.
Yeah.
Put a blank in it. Put a fist in it. Put a bell in it. Put a sock in it.
Put a fist in it. Put a sock in it.
Put a sock in it.
Implying that you should put a sock in your mouth. Shut up.
In your mouth.
Right?
In your mouth. So you stop talking.
Does it have to be a soiled sock, you think, or no?
I mean, how bad do you want your kid to shut his mouth?
Well, maybe if they cursed,
Now put a sock in it.
Maybe if they, washing their mouth with Listerine or soap or whatever.
Dirty sock in your mouth.
Dirty sock in your mouth for that language, mister.
Hold your horses. Hold your buffaloes. Hold your camels.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses.
I mean, I kind of butchered. Let me try that again.
That kind of sounded like the back end of a horse.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So happy parenting week, parents.
Yeah, happy parenting week to you and yours. Thanks, Kate.
But you said earlier you can't celebrate, but you can. You can celebrate your parents.
That's true. I can.
There you go.
Well, in fact, Kate, it's their 50th anniversary today.
Oh,
yeah.
Happy anniversary, Mama Papa Stoops.
Yeah. Love you, Mommy and Daddy. Was Daddy creepier than Mommy?
That was way creepier.
Yeah. Mom and Dad.
Happy anniversary.